Hey, welcome back to our Achievement Hunters series aimed at taking down the Darkmoon Faire gameplay achievements. We've made our way backwards through the classes from Warrior to Rogue thus far, and now it's time to Smite the Priest achievements. Let's get into it.
This should be interesting.
In today's video, we're covering the following 3 achievements. Spoilers: to summon a fortune teller with 10 attack or higher, you're gonna be sorry. Ultimately, to spend 100 health to play cards as priest, and one has no name, which is to steal 3 or more enchantments at once with the nameless one. We don't have to win the games to complete these achievements, so we can use some peculiar decks to finish these quickly. As usual, there are timestamps for each achievement and deck codes for each deck mentioned in the description below if you'd like to skip to the one you're looking for. First up is spoilers. Since you just have to summon a fortune teller with 10 attack or higher, this one isn't difficult to do in a deck with a bunch of spells. We used this Sizeable Fortune Miracle Priest, initially found on HS Replay's site. It's able to generate quite a few extra spells, so you can be a bit liberal with the spells in the beginning to keep yourself alive long enough to draw the fortune teller and enough cards to pull off the achievement. A slightly different approach would be to build a deck with almost no minions other than your fortune teller and claw machine, allowing you to buff the fortune teller by +3/+3 when you draw it from the claw machine's death rattle. At that point, you'd only need 4 spells in hand to complete this one. Either method is pretty efficient. While playing the deck mentioned for spoilers, we accidentally completed this next achievement. One Has No Name requires you silence a minion with 3 or more enchantments using the nameless one. Apparently, they can be the same enchantments, and as you can see from the footage when we pulled it off, things like Nazmani Bloodweaver's discounts can actually count. Who knew? Unlike the other achievements thus far requiring a legendary minion to complete, there doesn't seem to be a way to force a duels bucket to give you the nameless one. It apparently exists within the silence bucket, but after 6 runs with Mindrender Lucia with a variety of hero powers and treasures alongside every other silence related card available, we only had the silence buckets appear a couple of times and they never had the nameless one. So duels is not a reliable way to get him, meaning you'll either need to have him or be lucky enough to generate him from Galakrond. As you can complete this achievement by silencing your own minions, we did build this no-name Idiocy Priest deck with a bunch of cheap buffs, though there is a rumor that Embalming Ritual doesn't count. But as mentioned a moment ago, we actually completed this with the Sizeable Fortune Miracle Priest. Mixing parts of this with a Galakrond deck may work to generate the nameless one and complete the achievement if you don't have him. The last Priest achievement to look at is You're Gonna Be Sorry. Priest actually has 2 achievements that hinge on having legendary cards, and G'huun the Blood God doesn't seem to exist in any of the buckets for duels, so if you don't have him, Galakrond, Priest, or Arena are your best bets. However, if you do have G'huun, he fits remarkably well into a res Priest shell. We used this G'huun Bleeds deck with Raise Dead and decent healing for potential to summon multiple G'huuns per game. Even so, it took 13 games to survive long enough to play G'huun and the cards from him enough to pay all 100 health, so this one is a bit of a grind. We did end with a 62% win rate though, so the deck isn't terrible. However, 13 games in a deck dedicated to summoning him with potential for extra copies means if you're trying to randomly generate him from Galakrond, it'll be a ridiculously long road to complete this one. Good luck. And that's a wrap. If you found this helpful, drop a like. It'll help others find this video, and it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, check back for guides on the other Darkmoon Faire achievements coming soon, or subscribe, since we make awesome content. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And if watching content live is your thing, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. We currently stream on Saturdays and Sundays. And remember, you're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.